And we have no fear of whatever Trump is doing on the other side. And I've just signed off on a huge mechanization, program that every region we have a mechanized center for Greek mechanization and have trainees and all of that. That is our path to food sovereignty, food security. You remove hunger from poverty, you have defeated poverty. All I can promise you is where we started and where we're going. And your children's education, the path to Nigerian recovery, we are on it. Go home, be assured. Don't let anybody threaten you of any uncertainty. We are certain we are going to succeed. That's what we believe in. The honesty in Buhari, what we inherited from him, is total commitment. To justice, transparency, and success. That's all. And you won't have anything less than that. You will have joy at the end of this journey. And we will jointly put dime, nickel, kobo, toro together. We will build a Buhari house. That house will be a house of joy and prosperity. I thank you very, very much. Thank you. God bless you.
So my people, the latest talk going round is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is looking for a way to meet with former US President Donald Trump this coming Tuesday. Now, this news is creating a lot of talk across Nigeria and even outside the country, because the reason behind this supposed meeting is quite serious. There's been tension following Trump's strong statements about the situation in Nigeria, especially around religion, security, and how Christians are being treated. And now, reports say Tinubu may be trying to calm things down and clear the air before it turns into a big diplomatic misunderstanding. But before we go deeper into this story, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of our fresh updates. I truly appreciate you. Your support helps us keep bringing you accurate news and meaningful analysis. Now, back to the main gist. You see, Trump's recent comments caused a lot of shock. He accused Nigeria of not doing enough to protect Christians, and even went as far as warning that the US might consider some serious actions if the violence continues. When a big figure like Trump talks about sanctions or any form of action, every country listens carefully, because words like that can affect international relations, foreign aid, and trade partnerships. So, according to insiders, the Nigerian government didn't want things to get out of hand. Reports started spreading that Tinubu was seeking an opportunity to have a private meeting, or at least an exchange with Trump, to explain Nigeria's position and ensure both sides remain on peaceful terms. Even though the presidency hasn't officially confirmed any fixed appointment, Many believe such talks are happening behind closed doors already. But what makes this whole thing interesting is that Nigeria is not just trying to protect its image, it's also about protecting stability. Remember, the country has been facing multiple security challenges, and any wrong perception abroad could make foreign investors nervous. So this move, if it's truly happening, might be Tinubu's way of preventing diplomatic tension from spilling into economic or political problems. Please don't forget, if you're enjoying this gist, hit the like button right now and drop a comment. Do you think Tinubu should meet with Trump to clear the air, or should Nigeria just ignore those statements? I'll be reading some of your thoughts in the next update. Now, here's something many people don't understand. These kinds of diplomatic talks happen quietly all the time. Sometimes a president or an envoy just wants to explain things privately, away from the media. And with Trump's influence and strong global following, it's understandable why Tinubu would want to make sure Nigeria's side of the story is well understood. The American political system might have changed since Trump's time in office, but his voice still carries weight internationally. So even though he's not the sitting president right now, when he speaks on issues like religion, human rights, or Africa, global media pick it up fast. That's why the Nigerian government doesn't want to ignore it. They want to manage the narrative. Again, if you haven't liked this video yet, please do so. It helps this content reach more people who care about balanced news. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got more political breakdowns coming this week. Now, let's think about what this possible meeting might look like. It could happen in the US. It could happen virtually, or even through diplomatic representatives. The goal will likely be to show that Nigeria is open to peace, that the country values its partnership with the US, and that all Nigerians, regardless of religion or tribe, deserve safety and respect. It's a chance to reset the tone between the two nations and show that leaders can talk instead of trade accusations. Some analysts say this could actually help Tinubu's image internationally, showing him as a president who's ready to dialogue, not one who reacts emotionally to criticism. But others argue it might make Nigeria look weak, as if it's running to explain itself whenever a foreign leader speaks. It's a tricky balance, and that's why every word and every handshake in this matter will be carefully watched. Let's pause here a bit. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It really means a lot. And tell me in the comments, do you think this move could improve Nigeria's international image, or do you think it's unnecessary? I'd love to know your opinion. Now, beyond just Trump, this situation also tells us how sensitive global politics can be. The world is watching how African countries manage their internal conflicts, religious issues, and governance. And Nigeria, being one of the biggest nations in Africa, is always in the spotlight. So when powerful voices abroad make strong claims, the Nigerian leadership has to respond smartly, not with anger, but with diplomacy. If this meeting happens, and reports say it could be as soon as this Tuesday, expect a lot of global attention. Expect analysts, journalists, and citizens from both sides to talk about it. It could shape future relations between Nigeria and the US, especially in areas like security support, military cooperation, and trade. Now, let's also not forget the timing. This kind of tension comes when Nigeria is still working hard to strengthen its economy, rebuild international confidence, and attract investment. So the last thing the government wants right now is for a diplomatic disagreement to distract from progress or create fear among investors. That's why this meeting, if handled wisely, could actually turn a negative story into a positive one. Please like this video again if you're still watching. It really helps the channel grow. And make sure you subscribe, because we'll be following every update from now till after the reported Tuesday meeting. So, to round up this part, Tinubu's move, whether confirmed or in the works, seems focused on preventing unnecessary diplomatic heat and showing the world that Nigeria stands for unity, peace, and open communication. If the two sides end up sitting down to talk, it might not just be about religion or politics, but about strengthening mutual respect and cooperation going forward.